Hey guys, Coach Mitch here. 7 days before your CBP interview. Are you ready? If you have not done any of these 7 things to prepare yourself for the interview, you're not ready already. Let's get right down to it. First of all, you need to understand what they're actually testing. People think, well, I gotta have a law enforcement background, right? No. I gotta have every single answer memorized to the T, right? No. Because what they're testing, what they're evaluating is judgment, the first one. That's a huge one. The judgment's going to go all through all the questions they ask you. You have to be able to respond in a way that shows you have good judgment. Another one's going to be control, of course, right? Because you're in uniform, you're in law enforcement, you have to show some kind of form of control. Last one is critical, communication. You have to understand what to communicate to this panel in front of you. You guys, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. Over the years, I've seen the panels get more and more impatient, more and more wanting you to have the right answers. They just don't hang out much anymore. They're there quick, and you're done, you're gone, and that's it. And they know they can do this because they have so many people who are trying to get into uniform for CBP. They can afford to be a little bit, shall I say, rude sometimes even, right? They don't have time for games. They'll only have time for those who are prepared. Number 2, of course, is always you coming in there with this civilian mindset. You know, thinking like you're this awesome environment where people drinking coffee and talking and hanging out. You tell us a fun story to people, and there we go. You come in there like that, you are definitely going to join the 60% who do not pass the first time. That's the big deal. You have to understand what you're walking into. I keep saying this, but the fail rate stays the same because people keep walking in there with their civilian type mindset. The panel doesn't want to hear that. You got to slow things down and think about where you're at and think before you act. You have to think your way through this whole thing because if you don't, it's going to be rough for you, right? You have to have a structured way of answering your questions. This is what I teach a lot in my coaching program, how to structure your answers. You want to get to a flow. You know, think about SAR, not STAR, SCR, situation, act, and reasoning. These are the ones that help you out because the reasoning is about law enforcement type answers, right? Now, again, you don't have to be prior LEO to pass the CBP structured interview for a CBP officer, but you have to understand what you're doing through clear and controlled answers. That's what they're looking at. At this time here, guys, if you're looking for help for your CBP interview, I have been doing this for over 7 years, 90.4% success rate. I'm the guy to help you out if you want help for the CBP interview. Now, I want to tell you guys, you have to be able to explain your decisions. This is a big one I teach in my program. I will grill you and ask you why you said what you said, because I want to know why you said what you said, right? It's not about always what did you do. It's about why did you do it? No civilian type questions there, is there? That's a completely paramilitary, federal law enforcement type answer, right? I want to know, why did you do it? Why did you partake in this action? And don't give them some 2 or 3 short answers. They want to hear 2 or 3 sentences regarding why you did what you did. Number 5 is huge. It's what we do together because with me, I know what's going on here for you to pass, so it's very important, but here we go. You need to practice out loud. Yeah. So with me, of course, you're going to practice, right? But people do this all the time. They read their answers on the phone, okay, and that doesn't cut it. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your tonality. I'm looking for command presence. I'm looking for authority. I'm looking for if you understand what you're talking about. Those things do not show themselves because you're talking to yourself. You need to hear yourself. I need to show you how to pace yourself. I need to show you how to cut out your filler words because what happens with filler words? Rambling, right? We get so much rambling in these processes. And yes, it's okay to ramble with me for the first few times because I'll teach you how not to ramble. But rambling is what's going to get you knocked out all the time. These, number 6, these are pressure questions, right? At the civilian interview, yeah, you went to this college there, great for you. You got this GPA, oh, fantastic. You know, no one cares about that. Where are you going to be in 5 years? No one gives a crap where you're going to be in 5 years because they're going to ask you. You got to get realistic here, okay? They are going to ask you questions that are going to put you under pressure immediately. And remember, too, they might be silent. They may interrupt you. Yeah, well, hang on. They might not react. You have to understand that. I teach you how to stay calm, how to be professional, how to be consistent, how to know who you're looking at when you answer a question. These are all parts of the federal level law enforcement interview. This is why so many people don't pass, because they have no idea what they're walking into, and so they bring what they know, the civilian mindset. What other interview arena do you know that has a 60+% fail rate? It's because the people who walk into these arenas have no clue what they're doing. They should not be there in the first place because they are not qualified to be there. And that's the real deal. I teach you this. Number one to you guys, you know what not to do. I teach you that. So what does that mean, Coach Fitch, what not to do? Don't escalate too fast. You see that on YouTube a lot. These officers go way too fast with escalation. Don't talk too much. Get down to the facts. Do not guess. I teach you how not to guess your answers or how not to talk too much. I want you, and I teach you how to slow yourself down, right? Slow your roll and stay logical. This is a part people have a hard time with. How do I stay logical? I teach you that. Last thing is this. If you're 7 days out and these things are not locked in already, you just can't hope it goes well. It means you're not taking it serious. Prepare for how they're actually evaluating you. You got time still. Get into my program down below. Click the link. Get into my calendar. Let's do this. Do not wait till the last minute. This is a life-changing event. The CBP interview is very tough. It's no joke. Prepare yourself. This is your life. It's an awesome career to have. Let's do this. Click the link down below. Get into my calendar. Let's do this. Take care. Bye-bye.